YouTube, and my hair is crap. Odie, you want to come here? Hang on. My dog looks like he wants to sit up with me. No, 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 this way. Up, this way. No, 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 this way. This way. Up, up, up. Here, up, up. Come here. Oh my god. Come here. Here's my dog. He wants to sit in. Okay. Odie, come here. Okay. So, hey, BooTube. I know I only left off in my last video part 1 of Once Upon a Time episode 2. I know that I should be doing the rest of it, but I'm gonna do the other ones first. The other shows like Arrow, Flash, and possibly Supergirl, as well as the web series Vixen, because I just finished that too. So I'm gonna start with Arrow, and Odie's gonna help me. Team Arrow! Team Arrow? Team Arrow? Yeah! Team Arrow. Anyway, believe it's... What season am I on right now? This is bad. Okay, season 4 of Arrow. Hey! Season 4, episode 4. That's just perfect right there. But anyway, season 4, episode 4 is called Beyond Redemption. Right, Odie? Yeah, I know. And basically, it's funny because Oliver brings the entire team into this building. I don't know if you guys recognize the building, but I will tell you later where that building is. And he's all telling them, I'm going to run for mayor. Queen for mayor, queen for mayor, hey, hey. And, well, a lot of the team are like, you, run for mayor? And, quite frankly, I did the same thing when I heard it, too. And, yes, I know, I love you, too. I love you, too. I love you, too. Okay. And, also, let's get started with the fact that Captain Lance is all like, yo, Oliver, 2 police officers were killed at a drug thingy, a drug bust. Can you, like, look into it with your team? So pretty much the team discovers that those 2 police officers were killed by an anti-vigilante task force that apparently Captain Lance created, and, well, they were deactivated a while back, but then he apparently reactivated them a year ago. So there's a good chunk of them out there trying to take down masked vigilantes. Yay! Wonderful. Good job, Lance. But anyway, let's get to one of the crazy things that happened during the episode when Laurel's all like, you know, Dad, when it comes, I promised you I wouldn't. Yes, Odie, may I help you? Yes, okay. Can you keep still so I can do my video? No? Is that possible? Anyway, Laurel tells her father, okay, fine, go, leave. Sorry. Anyway, Laurel pretty much tells her father, you know, I promised I wouldn't keep secrets from you, especially when it comes to the family, and you see her dad like, family? Right? And I'm like, yeah, family. And not your ex-wife kind of family. And you see friggin' Laurel take her father to see Sarah, who's apparently chained up in a basement of Laurel's apartment. Like a caged animal. It's like, really? But anyway, you should see, I'm not surprised at her father, I'm not surprised that Lance is all freaked out. I would be freaked out too if my supposed dead youngest child is chained up in the basement of my elder child's basement, and she's alive. But the sad thing is seeing, like, Sarah being like a rabid dog around them is just, it's just heartbreaking to see, really. But quite frankly, if I was in Lance's place, I would be heartbroken, because yes, my daughter's alive, but she's just not there. She's like a rabid dog with no memory whatsoever. And Sarah even attempted to strangle Laurel, because Laurel's all showing Sarah those pictures. It's like, yeah, see, there's me, and there's you, and who's that in the middle? Your dad, right? And so, quite frankly, Sarah, I don't know if she's beyond help. I know she's alive, we should be happy, but also given the fact that we have seen the new upcoming show, Legends of Tomorrow, that's coming out, and the fact that Sara Lance, Katie Lutz, is returning as Sara Lance in Legends of Tomorrow, and she seems kind of stable to me in some of the previews of that show. So we could only hope and pray that Sara will be fine. But, like, in the long run, it's not gonna be easy, considering we don't know the time frame between Sarah's revival and her being on this Legends of Tomorrow team. So there will be some struggle. There will be some struggle. And there will be some feels, probably. Because we're all still kind of reeling on that ending scene that apparently took place 6 months after the first episode. And I will get to that once I actually talk about the first episode too, to get more in depth with that. But let's continue off. The team and Lance setting up a trap to get those corrupted cops, or the anti-vigilante task force, you know what I mean? And because they're the anti-vigilante task force, of course they have stuff to knock everybody out, you know? They were specifically trained to fight Oliver, they were specifically trained to fight Thea, they were specifically trained to fight Diggle, and they even had tech and weaponry to disable Laurel with her canary cry, which was like freaking crazy to me, and I was like, wow. We need that kind of stuff, but at the same time, not for our heroes. We need that stuff for the bad guys, quite frankly. And like, Felicity actually identifies one of them, but in all honesty, when they first like had their first encounter with the anti-vigilante task force, when they were escaping, the main chick obviously is a chick. You obviously see the chick make eye contact with Lance, and for like a brief second, I literally thought Lance might have recognized her or something, because considering Captain Lance is the one that handpicked the anti-vigilante task force himself, you would think that even with the ski mask on, he might recognize a little bit of them, like right there. And when they made eye contact, I literally thought Lance might have, you know, made who that chick was, but apparently Felicity was the one who identified it as Lisa Warner. And well, you know, while they're searching for her by using like police cams and all that stuff, Oliver and Felicity actually find a camera that's actually recording Captain Lance while he's in meeting with Damien Dark. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if I was Oliver, especially Oliver, I would not be the happiest person in all the land, because, I mean, come on. You see Captain Lance, who you somewhat trusting right now, and you see him meeting with Damien Dark. It is a big betrayal, but then again, Captain Lance did feel very betrayed by everybody else with, you know, the fact that they hid their identities, and also the fact that Sara ended up getting killed. I don't blame him for retaliating on that part, like, why are you meeting with Damien Dark? You betrayed us. He's like an evil man. He's a killer. It's like, well, you kept a secret about Sara, and look, she got killed, and all that stuff. So I don't blame him for being mad about that, but it's Damien freaking Dark. He was part of the League of Assassins. The same League of Assassins your daughter joined, that put her life in danger many times. So, like, anyway, Lisa and her team actually managed to kidnap Captain Lance and actually get him to open up a drug disposal warehouse, where I'm guessing where the cops, like, when the cops actually, like, I'm guessing every time they have, like, a case that involves drugs, they put all the drugs there. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know what a drug disposal warehouse is supposed to be. For all those cops or anyone who knows about that stuff, you could comment in the section. I don't understand that kind of stuff. My only guess is that they have cases that involve drugs and all that stuff, and all the drugs they seize, they put in there, I guess. But anyway, like, the anti-vigilante task force led by Lisa, they kidnap Captain Lance, they use his handprint to open up the warehouse. And basically, Oliver and his team, they arrive and take out the officers, which I think is cool, because they pretty much learned from their first meeting. They beefed up their physical attacks, and also Canary, like, readjusting her canary cry, so the next time they use that little... It looked like a gun from my perspective, it did. But like, they adjusted the sonic boom of her canary cry so it wouldn't get interfered ever again. So I thought that was pretty cool and badass. And in the long run, Oliver confronts Captain Lance about that stuff and about Damien Dark, and they have this really intense, quiet moment, just the two of them in Lance's place. And I really thought that scene was... It did tug at the heartstrings. It really did, because they both had very good points about their arguments toward each other. And it's just, I really hoped, and I really did hope, like, in the beginning of the episode, you see that Lance and Oliver, especially Lance, in the beginning, he's still not on bar with Oliver and all that stuff, but he's willing to work with him at the moment in the beginning of the episode, and I was really hoping that, you know, the relationship will grow again. But just the whole conversation between Lance and Oliver about Damien Dark, I really thought that their relationship was just through, absolutely gone. Because of that. And I was like, oh no, please no. Man, they were somewhat tolerating each other in the beginning of this episode, and now this. Oh god, this. But it was interesting how when Oliver and the team went to go pretty much rescue Captain Lance from the anti-vigilante task force, there was a moment where Lisa actually got the better of Oliver and had a knife to his throat, and Lance actually pretty much talked his way into convincing Lisa not to kill Oliver. And because of that confrontation with Oliver, Lance pretty much in a way learned lesson from that, his little confrontation with Oliver about Damien Dark, and he used what he learned, turned it into words, and managed to convince Lisa to not kill Oliver, and she got arrested. And that was a really proud moment for Lance. I'm really proud of him for that. And, you know, it takes a lot of guts to admit, yeah, I was wrong, but at the same time, Oliver was wrong, and they're just coming to an agreement, which I love. And I love the fact that, you know, they're better understanding each other. So basically, Oliver, because of that, he asked Captain Lance, because he knows Captain Lance is somewhat close to Dark. He's like, can you spy on Dark, be our inside man, to learn more about his base of operations so we can find a way to take him down? And I'm kind of worried about Lance about that because, again, I will mention it with my reaction rant on the first episode. So I will keep it at that for now. And also, when Laurel gets back to her place, we find out that Sara has escaped her chains, which I'm not surprised. I mean, come on, she was trained by the League of Assassins. She may not be in her right mind right now, but she was trained by the League of Assassins. She could get her ass out of those. And like, in those flashbacks, I don't really want to talk about the flashbacks much, but one crucial thing about the flashback that I noticed is that agent dude, what was it, Conklin or something like that? I don't even know his name. But that agent dude ends up finding Oliver's communication device that he's had that helps him communicate with Amanda Waller. So that was crazy. That was a no-go. I'm kind of worried about Oliver in the past, but we all know that he ends up fine because obviously he got off the island. So I can't wait to see what happens after that in the flashback. So hopefully I will get the first 3 episodes of this season, season 4, episodes 1 through 3 reactions. I'll catch up. Same goes for Flash. And I'm looking forward to episode 5 called Haunted. So I'll see you in the next video. Comment, like, share, subscribe, fave, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, BoTube.